don't know if you can see that board, but it may mean absolutely nothing to you. It may be completely insignificant. And even at the end of this call, it may still be completely insignificant to you. But for me, I have been using this board religiously for over 13 weeks. It's where I write my workouts. It's where I plan out my goals. It's where I plan what my future is going to be like. It's where I hold myself accountable. I have used this board and erased it 6 times. What you're going to be watching me do is erase it for the 7th time. You know, it may seem completely pointless, unmonumental. I feel victorious every time I erase it because it means I've completed it. I started on September 13th, committing myself, and it's been amazing every day when I do my workout to check it off. It's gotten me addicted to fitness. It's gotten me to the point that I feel accomplished. And there's so many people who have to-do lists that just keep getting things added to it, and they never get to check it off. There's something that I've learned, and I've learned this by studying how our mind works, listening to people speak or reading books about productivity and balance and goal setting. And there is something to be said that when you write down your goals and you see it, it actually becomes a visionary. It becomes something that you focus on. And it becomes real when you write it down. And then there is this connection in your brain that whenever you cross something off, it's that feeling of empowerment, a feeling of success, a feeling of that you did it. And it makes you want to do it again because it increases that happy feeling in your brain and that feeling of accomplishment. So that whiteboard that I just showed you may mean nothing to you, but it means something to me. It's to the point that I actually hate to erase it because it's like a whole board of productivity. Like I said, today I'm going to be erasing it and writing out my workouts off of this calendar, something that I've been spending the last 13 weeks working hard to start. We just finished our first work of this amazing program that all these blood, sweat, and tears have been for the last couple weeks. And so now I get to be able to celebrate that, you know, what I'm erasing here is week 1 of an 8-week program that I had spent 12 weeks preparing for. That feels good. So many people won't write down their goals. So many people won't hold themselves accountable because they think, why am I going to write my workouts down? I never know what tomorrow is going to bring. I don't know what it's going to be like. I hear it all the time, my schedule's always different. I don't know if I can do it. But you know what? When you write it down, it's like setting a date to yourself. And that when you don't get to check that off, you're disappointing yourself. You're not disappointing anybody else. And it's something you know. Try doing this. This is one thing that I tell people all the time when they say, I just don't know if I can get that workout in. I don't know if I can get 30 minutes in a day. Trust me, you can. You waste 30 minutes on Facebook, on Periscope, on watching shows on your DVR, getting caught up on commenting on all of your friends from high school that you haven't seen forever's pictures on Facebook, doing just things that aren't productive and don't make you feel good. If you set aside time, and like I tell everyone, set a date for yourself to work out. I know that people's schedules are different. Sometimes you have kids in sports. Sometimes you're a nurse and that you work 12-hour shifts. So, you know, every day is different. But plan it out. I write out my workouts where this is non-negotiable. That from this date to this date, as far as I can write on my board, I'm going to get all these workouts in. You know what? There's been a couple times at 9 o'clock at night I'm getting my workout done because I want to check it off. Because this is a challenge to myself. Kind of like my whole sobriety thing that I have going on. It's like people keep saying, well, do you think that you can trust yourself and have a drink and just one drink? Not right now, but I also, it's not even that I don't trust myself and can't control myself. It's the fact that I like challenging myself. Let's see how much further I can go. I love the fact that I know for a fact that in 13 and a half weeks, I've only missed 6 days of working out, meaning I know that I need recovery and I take an active recovery. I do yoga because I don't want to lose that momentum. And I've found that I know myself, and you have to know yourself, that those days where I miss a workout, it makes it really hard to work out the next day. If you're one of those people who can take a day or two off and jump right back in, more power to you. Wish I could be like that. I know myself, but I write this down and then I come in and I check it off.
and I love it. And then I've saved pictures. I can't show you because I'm using my phone for this Periscope, but I have all these pictures saved of all of my boards when I've checked them off, because it's just such a good feeling. You know, some of you out there may have some, you know, award plaques on your wall. You may have some medals that you have. I don't know what it is, but to me, this means the world, because this right here is what started to get my life back on track from a really shitty start of 2015. And I'm going to keep doing this because this process, this system, these things that I'm doing has brought me back from the dead. It makes me want to live. It's helping me help other people, and it's mostly helping me. I'm getting great results. Forget the pounds that I've lost. Forget the inches that I've lost. Forget how strong I am mentally and emotionally. I'm so much stronger just from health and fitness. I know that I can do anything. I write all my goals down. I write down my goals for the week, for the month, for long term, what I want to do, and I share it with people, and other people are doing it, and they're seeing success. So I just want to share this with all my Periscope people, and I'm going to share it on my Facebook that this is pretty amazing to me. This is going to be my 7th board that I get to fill up, and I can't wait for you to watch me as I keep filling up more and more and more, because you know what? As you get to know me, as you follow me on Facebook, as you follow me on Periscope, as you follow me on YouTube, or if you know me in person, is that you're going to see the direct distinction between this board and all the other things that I'm doing to the mental growth and my physical growth. And you're going to see how these little things that I just started little by little have all added up. And it's going to make me have a great 2016, because what we say out loud is what we project, is what we attract, is what we are saying is going to happen. If people say, I hope that 2016 is great, you know, hopefully it's better than 2015. Well, if you're just leaving it up to chance, chances are, if 2015 was shitty for you, chances are, if you're just leaving it up to hope and chance, you're going to do the same things you did in 2015. And more than likely, it's going to be a repeat. Or if you're doing things that aren't really beneficial or productive, your life's going to go down and it's actually going to be worse. For me, it was. So you got to change your ways. You got to change your thinking. You got to be positive. And you also got to put action behind that positivity. So before I leave the pair, I'm going to let you see me do the honors of erasing this whole board and starting my new one. I keep everything all right here in this little box, right above my DVD player, so I can work out. It's all right here, and it's gone. I took a picture, but it's still so sad, because it's like that was over 2 weeks of accomplishments. It was even down to the countdown of when Hammer and Chisel arrived. But you know what? Just like with anything in life, you know, you accomplish something, it's gone. But you always get a chance to repeat it. Or you know what? If you had a bad day, a bad year, wipe the slate clean and get started again. See you in 2016.